Day 2 of Paris-Nice is when the race starts to head south after leaving the Yvelines department just west of Paris. Today's stage would take the riders to Montargis, where there'd been a sprint in this race 2 years before. It was a sunny start and there wasn't too much wind around. Stage parkour often designed to benefit that wind, but today that wouldn't be a factor, as Luc Lamperti began in the yellow jersey after having won his first World Tour race the day before. So 187 kilometres, beginning in Épon and heading south-southeast, finishing in Montargis, venue for 3 Paris-Nice stages in the past, and 3 Tour de France stages, one of them won by Mark Cavendish. Arvid de Klein won here in 2024 for Tudor Pro Cycling, and with 1,200 metres of climbing to do, it wasn't an easy task to get out in the breakaway. Most sprint teams were going to make sure that this was exactly that. It was the King of the Mountains fight that continued up the road. Casper Pedersen in the polka dot jersey, alongside him Mathis Lebert, trying to challenge him, but not really succeeding. The peloton controlling things with a maximum gap of 2 minutes, but for most of the day, just a minute and a half. 3 classified climbs along the way, and all 3 won by the Dane from Soudal-QuickStep. He'd extend his lead in the King of the Mountains competition. The question was, would they carry on riding up front? With an intermediate sprint 25 kilometres down the road, job seemingly done, they did carry on, because at just 6 seconds in the general classification, there was possibly a chance for Pedersen to try and get up there in the GC. 6, 4 and 2 bonus seconds at that intermediate sprint. However, Lotto Intermarché had the same idea, and with their man Vitor Brat at just 4 seconds from the race lead, they wanted those seconds too. So the break was brought back with 60 Ks to go. And on the way to the sprint, there'd be a crash. That sprint won by Vitor Brat, who'd take the points and the bonus seconds. Juan Ayuso also taking 4 seconds along the way. That would stand him in good stead later the week. With 2 seconds also going to Luc Lamperti. Everybody thinking of those permutations, as the riders involved in this crash, thankfully, were more or less okay. Kiss Ball involved at the back and deciding not to sprint, so his teammate was allowed a chance to go up to attack. That teammate being Dan Orla. 22 Ks to go, and another crash with 15 kilometres remaining. Horler getting a maximum gap of just under 30 seconds. A few sprinters involved behind. But with 10 kilometres to go, was there a chance of a big upset? Ten seconds with just under 3 kilometres to go. Twisting, turning, and it was becoming very, very hairy behind. Horler would go into the final kilometre in the lead, but that lead being just a handful of seconds. This chicane would cause big problems for quite a few riders. Not every sprinter making it to contest the finish, including Binyam, who missed out having to sprint. His teammates would have a go. Aski was up there as well. So was Van Aspbroek. But at the front, delivered to perfection, Max Canter. Mike Turnison doing the leading out. And Max Canter, for the first time in his career, able to win a World Tour race. 28 years of age, a promise since he was a teenager, and his biggest moment at a bike arriving right here. Lawrence Pithy was in second place. Jasper Sturman up there as well. Good signs for him in the classics. Luc Lamperti not far away and doing enough to keep the yellow jersey. So Canter, Pithy, Sturman, Godon and Lamperti, with Pluimers, Aski, Van Aspbroek, Rousseau and Turgis all up there in the top 10. Delight then for XPS Astana, their 5th win of the season. First for Canter, and a first at World Tour level. The German very happy about it. He lost time on the opening day, so Lamperti, keeping the yellow jersey, level on time with Brad after that spat with the bonus seconds. Juan Ayuso's 4 bonus seconds take him already into the top 6. Another day in yellow ahead of the team time trial then for EF Education Easy Posts, Luke Lamperti. And the team time trial, 23.5 kilometres, taking place by the River Loire and with Paris-Nice rules, so times taken individually with the team taking the win. No big uphill dart to the finish this time, but still 240 metres of climbing among the wine region. Paris-Nice getting going, sprint stage is out the way. It's time to look at the GC. You can watch it on TNT Sports.